What's going on, everybody? This is Thursday night, 8 p.m., Keanu'S Corner. We're talking about all the important things that are airsoft related. So, gonna wait for a couple people to get into this little chat. This is our community chat every week. I'm happy that you guys can join me. Oh, look at all these beauties that are showing up. Dad Grew's here, GSAF Lucky, Hollywood T06. Pocket Ace, as always, is here. Hot Daniel's here. Hope you guys are doing well. This week has been a really weird week, and I hope everybody's doing okay and doing the whole self-isolation thing. Um, it's been pretty strange. This is something new to us. We never thought that something from China could hit us, and like we saw everything that has happened in Italy, and Italy is hitting record numbers, but the U.S. should overtake them by tomorrow. So this is a pretty serious situation. I'm glad you're essential there, Mr. Woods. Everybody's essential. For me, I've worked from home for the last 9 years, so this isn't anything new to me. Like self-isolation is a thing. It's been a continuous thing. The only thing that's different for me is now everybody is at home, so it makes it hard for me to be productive. Um, Other than that, I'm worried about airsoft. I hope you guys are concerned about airsoft too. And if you want to see me on the field, and I want to see you on the field, keep telling everybody. You know what? Quarantine yourself. Self-isolate. Let's do this stuff. It's not a bad thing. I feel bad for our economy, and I feel bad for the people that are being affected by it via layoffs or whatever it may be. Our economy is eventually going to tank. It has to happen. Um, you look at gas prices right now, gas prices that are an all-time low. I've got reports from friends that have been like filling up at like 55 cents a liter and stuff, and that's kind of scary considering when I started driving like a long time ago, it was like 65 cents a liter. That was the lowest I'd ever seen gas. So our economy is gonna be in trouble, and things are not great right now. But the best thing we can do is just take care of ourselves, take care of our families, take care of our friends, and just do this whole self-isolation thing. 14 days doesn't seem that long. If it's 21 days or even 30 days, it's not that bad. That will preserve our airsoft season. I went out the other day and had to get some groceries. Unfortunately, I'm not a hoarder. I don't stock toilet paper and Lysol wipes like crazy. But we needed a few things, milk, butter, bread, that sort of stuff. And I couldn't believe the amount of people that weren't into this whole like self-quarantine, like preserve your space. Beyond that, they couldn't care less about your personal space. So these are the people that they're the ones that are causing the problem. Like I was backing up, like just I'm there with a basket. Like I don't do the whole shopping cart thing. Bring my own basket sort of deal, bags, whatever, to load my stuff in. And I'm find myself backing away from people because they do not have any idea of what boundaries are. So, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, and just check yourself. Be at home as much as possible. If you have to go out, do it smartly. Be smart about it. Just it affects everything, and it's going to affect airsoft. I can't see any games in April happening at this point because the media is causing this giant scare. It is a serious situation. Like we don't have a vaccine. It's pandemic mode. I'd love to see everybody be healthy. It's not just for yourselves, but for your family. You might have, grandparents or in-laws or whatever that are elderly, and their immune systems might not be able to handle it. So let's just protect each other. And you know what? The people that do self-quarantine will reap the benefits later on. I don't think this is the end of Airsoft season. I've gotten a lot of questions this week. A lot of DMs. People were messaging me saying, so what's going to happen to Airsoft? And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't. Just protect yourselves. Do the smart thing and like watch some Netflix. Work on your gear. That's a big thing. A lot of DMs this week about guys working on gear and stuff, which I thought was really cool. I am occupying myself with another project, and you may see this area change in the next week, by the way. Just because I'm doing some stuff too. I'm doing some building here, and Tiger King, oh my god, I just had this discussion. I just like binge watched all 7 episodes of that, and wow. You want to talk crazy, Tiger King. If you Tiger King, yeah. Everybody watch Tiger King. Anyway, this week, Coors Latté in the bottles, because, it's cheaper, and I mean, we're drinking more these days. At least I am. I don't know about you guys. That's for you, Durf. Little Coors Latté. Hope you guys are being well, staying healthy. Let's get on to games and hosts. So this week, I've been reaching out to a lot of different game hosts and stuff. And every game that is on your agenda right now that you've prepaid for is a go. There is a possibility that games could get postponed. They won't be canceled at this point. We don't know what's going to happen. It's a day-by-day situation. Keep tabs on your game host pages. That's the best advice that I have. I will update you guys as I get information. I usually throw that in my stories. But if you're on Facebook and you're following game host pages, and if you're not, you should be, because that's where all the events are posted. That is where you're going to get the most up-to-date information. Right now, everything is a go. I haven't heard of any games being canceled. I've heard of Airsoft Expo was shut down. It was supposed to be this weekend. Was looking forward to that. Whatever. We'll get past that. We'll move on to the next thing. Airsoft Fest, or I don't know what Niagara Quartermaster called it, but it was kind of like bring your table to the event sort of deal, and just bring your team, and like it's all sorts of different things that they do at the Niagara Quartermaster field. They canceled that as well, and I think that was for April 11th. Just because forecast right now doesn't show promising things for April. Now, May, on the other hand, full steam ahead right now. Things could change. As I said, day by day. So, as for right now, all games are still a go. We don't know what's going to happen for days to come. Let's try to flatten this curve. Let's all stay at home. Let's try to be the responsible people that we are. Responsible gun owners. Responsible BB gun owners. And just be cool. And I hope I will see you guys in like 30 days. That'd kind of be fun, wouldn't it? And then we can all have that bro time and good times together. But right now, let's self-isolate, be good to one another, just be happy with the people that you're with. I know that can be hard. From experience, the last 7 days of my life have been pretty tough. But I do not like my new coworkers. They need to go off and do their other stuff. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all for the greater good, right? What? You're taking a fat deuce behind my tent? What the heck? Alright, he's not invited to any more events. Hey, any Airsoft hosts that are on here tonight, Hollywood T06, aka Johnny Rutta, he's not allowed at anybody's events anymore. Unless you want to clean up the poop. Okay, so as far as that goes, Parabellum, we're going to talk Parabellum. And Parabellum's still a go. I know I got quite a few messages on this one this week. It was like, are we still a go? Yes, we're still a go. For now. We'll see how our current climate develops over the next couple weeks. And if things get bad, the game could be postponed. No cancellations, but it could be moved back to another date. How Black Cell is going to handle that, they will honor your registration. Obviously, if you have other things or other things on the go, wedding, whatever, that you're booked for, they'll probably refund you. They're not going to be assholes about it. But the date, May 2nd, is still a go. And if it gets postponed, your registration will be honored. If you can't make it, just reach out to the guys at Black Cell. I'm sure they'll help you out. But let's not get there right now, okay? Let's not freak out about things. Let's just be cool, okay? Everybody be cool. All right, so they did share some pretty cool things this week with me and a couple other guys. So you guys have been asking about the unlock. The unlock is like how you're going to unlock your gear and stuff. I don't have those details right now. I really don't. It's all coin based. They're going to have to update their rule set. But I do have a little something for you. When you unlock your gear as a Canadian or a Bloodleaf Collective faction person? If you're on the faction of Bloodleaf Collective or the Canadian side, led by the lovely Pocket Ace, BJ Hale, you will get this patch. This is the M4 style Canadian Bloodleaf Collective patch that you will get that shows that you've unlocked your gear. Now. If you're on the Irish side or the Mitchell Murphy clan, you will get an AK like this to show that you've unlocked your gear. Both those patches are gorgeous. They're like throw up those hearts if you think both those patches are gorgeous. I am just going to go toggle, 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 toggle. Look at that shit. These are amazing. Amazing patches. Amazing. This is one thing that Black Cell does with all their games. It's just a fantastic thing. You guys are getting like extreme value for this game. Extreme value. It's amazing. For $75, you can still register, by the way. You can still only register for the Bloodleaf Collective, the Canadian side, on blackcell.ca. Just go into, they have a bunch of events. Go into Parabellum and register if you want. I don't know where we're at right now. It's been a crazy week. Crazy week. It's been like a super crazy week. I haven't really touched base much with them. I've had some offside chats, but no real talking about Parabellum and how many registrants we're at. Last week we were at 148. There was like 2 more people to go before we got to the next raffle or the next draw. 149. So one more person. The next person that registers will unlock a draw for all 150 players to get a hoodie. Not this hoodie. This Daybreak Vanguard hoodie. But it's actually the same hoodie. Like, it's a nice quality hoodie. And here, I'll turn it up and, like, look at that. Look how fluffy it is. It's so fluffy. It's like a kitty cat. Meow. It's a nice hoodie. It's like one of my favorite go-to hoodies. That one and my Dark Zone White Rhino one. So they're excellent quality. They've got a little patch space on the side. The Dark Zone one actually has patch space on both arms. This one only one arm. On the back is another logo. So one more person. Guys, get one more person to register at blackcell.ca. Tell them that May 2nd is a go right now. And their registration, if postponed, will carry over. And then everybody can win a hoodie. Well, everybody has a chance to win a hoodie. I'm excited about this game. I really am. Just don't leave your house. Yes. Thanks, DK. My boy DK. He's keeping people. He's keeping people legit. He's keeping them honest. So, one more person registers for Black Cell Parabellum, and we're going to have a draw. And they'll do it on their Black Cell page. I will reshare it. I don't care. I love you guys. I love what you're doing for this game. And we're going to have a lot of fun this year. I don't care. I don't care what COVID-19 says. We are going to have some fun. But just stay home for now. And then we can have fun later, okay? And we can do bro stuff and cool guy shit. So that's what I got for Parabellum right now. By the way, if you want to order swag, the hoodies and all that stuff, swag deadline is this Sunday, March 29th. So you'll have till midnight or 11:59 p.m. March. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You have till midnight to order swag. Just because we don't know what kind of delays are going to be with everything going on. So, oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, there's a new building at PRZ. But anyway, if you want swag, blackcell.ca/shop. You can get swag for your faction, any faction. You can just get the game hoodie. The game hoodie is like spot on. It's amazing. So many good things going on with Black Cell and Parabellum right now. So let's try to band together. Let's stay home, but still buy stuff online. I'll send you guys Lysol wipes. I hoarded them all, and I'll just send you Lysol wipes so you can disinfect everything that you get. Don't worry about that stuff right now. So, we were talking about basically what the climate is right now in the Airsoft group, which if you haven't joined facebook.com/groups/Keanu'S Corner. I'll leave that up for a couple seconds. We had a pretty big discussion this week about what everybody's biggest concern in this climate is, and a lot of people were like games being canceled and stores closing, like small stores, that sort of thing. If you want to join the group, I'm trying to get conversations going. I'm not a huge Facebook fan. I think it's a complete dumpster fire. But facebook.com/groups/Keanu'S Corner. If you want to get into the group, just send a request and I will make sure that you get into the group. It's a private group. We talk about different things. Mainly for this show, so I can go live and talk to you guys about the important stuff. But what we were talking about this week was just all sorts of different things. My question was, what is your main concern about Airsoft in this climate? Lots of great points. Like so many great points. Takaris, who's here tonight, said stores shutting down and how that affects players in the future, because those stores will not be able to probably operate anymore because they're not making any more money. They're small stores. These are also guys that are contributing to the airsoft world. It's big deal stuff, and it's kind of like a butterfly effect. It trickles down. So if you have nowhere to buy supplies or guns or whatever that you need as an airsoft player, you kind of stop playing airsoft because you can't play. If the store goes away, those are people that stop, contributing to the sport, sponsoring events like Black Cells Parabellum. It's kind of a trickle-down effect. So we had a bunch of discussions over the week about things, and it seems that everybody's really concerned about what's going to happen. The biggest thing we can do right now is lock ourselves down. Grab yourselves your favorite beer. I grab this because it's usually cheap. Bottles come with a free shirt, by the way. Raptor shirt. And just let's chill out for a little bit so that airsoft doesn't get canceled, and hopefully these guys can recover and have a great season. Everybody needs to have a great season. I miss you guys. It's to think that tomorrow night I'd be leaving for the Airsoft Expo and it's not happening. It's sad. It's yeah. Everybody's doom and gloom right now, but we need to think positive, okay? I'm going to see you guys on the field. You're going to see each other. Everybody's going to have these great experiences again. We just need to follow the protocol and self-isolate. Other than that, as I said, the swag cutoff is March 29th, which is this Sunday. And this week I asked you guys something completely random, as I usually do. And I asked you guys, what kind of footwear are you rocking to keep your Milsim feet happy? You're in the same footwear for 18 hours at a Milsim. What is working for you guys? Well, this is what you gave me. Takara says the Altama Foxhound Combat Boots. Okay, not familiar with those, but Altama does make amazing shit. So, Call Sign Hulk. I love this guy. He's such a good dude. He's in Europe somewhere, but he's budget Nikes. That's what he's rocking. Good for him. If they work, man, they work. Monty Lion War. Good lad. He says SWAT. Never had any issues. I don't know what. Just SWAT? You got SWAT boots? GSAF Casper right behind him is SWATs. Okay, so original SWAT, what we're talking about here? SWAT. SWAT. Everybody. All right. Hacking Good Time. Oh, a new contributor to the feed. Nice. Some $75 tan boots from Hero Outdoors with custom insoles. Yes, I think anything that you buy from Hero Outdoors probably needs custom insoles. Depends on what the insoles are that you have. All right. So, Johnny Hollywood says original SWAT Hawk 9-inch Altama Vengeance and Altama Foxhounds. My boy the Pocket Ace says Oakley SI Assault Boots, and I know for a fact those boots are amazing because I've seen them in person. I wish that him and I were the same size. I really do. Can Do, my boy Can Do out of Niagara. He's Altama's hiker boots for places like PRZ, 8-inch SWAT boots for my home field NQ. Oh baby, I am so happy that you mentioned that. We're going to talk about that later on in Keanu'S kit. Lion War Kermit, currently a good pair of running shoes. I'm too lazy and cheap, laugh out loud, to get out and buy something decent. Okay. Airsoft Rent, Altama OTB and OD. Oh, you got the OD? Nice. Ryan Weber, 3. New contributor this week. Merrill's with the Vibram 3 soles. I'm not sure what Vibram 3 soles. I'm assuming they are insoles. I'm going to have to look all of this up after the show. Most of the time I just crop these things so that I can do this with you guys live, and I don't do a lot of research on it because it's very last minute. But I will look it up, and I will put it in the description of the YouTube feed. More on that later. DK, my boy DK, says, dry weather, I'm loving Under Armour Valsets. I'll have to look that up too. Seems like a weird word. Super light, but aren't waterproof for shit. I love that guy. I love it. He's just so honest. So good. Blackwell A21. Another one of my boys. Keen mid-height hiking shoes. The Cayman for the feets. I love that. Cayman for feets. Very nice. Hot Daniel, my boy. He's like Scarpa. That sounds like that should be how it is pronounced. Scarpa. You know? Like, I don't even know what the fuck that is, but we'll I'll research it. I'll do the research for you, don't worry. Steel toe ankle protection boots from my boy Callsign Hollywood TFP. Another Callsign Hollywood. That's my boy Brian Morris. He's a good lad. He's fun to talk to. Aegis Airsoft just says Ultima. I think they mean Ultama. No description. And then we have finally DJ Lukey from Lion War says Army ones from surplus. Well, that is great. So we'll get into my kit. For a high terrain situation where there's a lot of elevation changes, I wear just basic hiking boots. So I swap between a set of Merrell hiking boots, and I have Under Armour hiking boots as well. I couldn't decide at the time when I bought them because they were both so comfy that I bought them both. For a flat terrain, such as PRZ, I will use the Altama Maritime OTBs. This is, and I did bring them because they're my favorite boots ever. I wear these regularly. You'll notice they're, what color, boys? What color? They're like Converse All-Stars for your feet, but military grade. So yeah, these things have been amazing for me. I got them on sale from Original SWAT, and Amazon didn't have any more. Original SWAT had a sale. I got them. These are probably my favorite boots. They don't, they're short, so they don't have the ankle support. So it's flat terrain only for these ones. You can get them with like extra 2 inches and will support your ankle. But I love these for flat terrain. They are amazing. You get them wet. They will dry on your feet in 30 minutes. They're just fantastic. You don't have that like soggy foot all day. You get that uncomfortableness, obviously. It's just like you jump in and like, oh, I got a wet foot. Yay, soaker, right? But they do dry out on your feet, which is probably the best thing about these boots. Everybody has a different preference. A lot of you guys like to use like military boots, which is awesome and cool. For me, I like to have the lightest weight on my feet as possible, and every military boot that I've tried on is very, very heavy. We're all carrying a whole bunch of kit all the time, and I'm always trying to find ways to lighten what I do so that I can last 18 to 24 hours. That shit, that weight, believe it or not, wears on you after a while. So if you have, like we did Icebreaker 3 last May, early May, and it was just, we didn't have a great May. It was wet and muddy. And my Merrells, that weigh like 3 pounds as a pair, weighed 10 pounds a piece because of all the mud. So, yeah, so your Oakleys, huh? So your Oakley S-Ice boots. I love you guys. I love you guys for all the contributions that you make to this live stream, and I love the fact that you're giving back to the community. That's what this is all about. We're all just brothers together doing the same stuff all the time. We just want everybody to be better and everybody to be educated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to research everything that you guys put in, and then I will put that on the YouTube feed of this. We will leave this up for 24 hours as usual, but if people are missing it, I put it up on YouTube. It's not as fun on YouTube because we miss all these like comments like down here. Hang on. Down here. It's just the way that Instagram does it. I don't know why. If you do want to follow the feed, if you do miss things, or if you just can't bear to stand watching me for 24 hours after we do the live stream, you can go to youtube.com/CDC Airsoft. That's my team's YouTube page. That's where I've been putting up most of the feeds for everybody to kind of watch at their leisure sort of deal. I do leave it up in my Instagram for 24 hours. You get to see some of the comments, but not many. You'll see like guys like Can Do. Their comments will disappear. Even though he's commenting right now that 8 inches, I'm impressed at Airsoft Dad, I'm only 4. That comment will be gone in the replay because he's got some like delete his comments from feeds and stuff, and it's just not as fun. Anyway, if you want to follow that, go ahead. That's where I'm kind of just archiving everything right now. The other thing is, if you want to get into the conversation or just start a conversation about something that's concerning you that I can talk about on this weekly, what are we going to call this? Is this cult now? Are we a cult? Yeah, so if you want to have a weekly cult discussion and you have something that needs to be said, you can just go to facebook.com/groups/Keanu'S Corner and send a request there. Most of the people that do chime into this every week are on that group. I'd love to see things grow. I'd love to see Airsoft grow. I'd love to see all you guys at some point in my life. It feels like forever right now. These last 10 days have been like quarantine central, and I don't feel like I'm going to see the sunshine. Just checking in to see what all the comments are. New field updates. Okay, so I'm getting some information now. New field updates next week. So if you want to know what's going on at PRZ, new field updates next week. But you got to tune in at 8 p.m. on this channel. I miss all you guys. I really do. It's been great. This is, I'm sorry I don't have any more information to share with you guys. I just want you to know that I wish you all the best. I want you all to be safe. I can't wait to see everybody. Like, I really can't wait to see everybody. I miss all of you guys. This is a big deal right now. Let's just be safe together, and let's not spread this thing. And sorry. Miss you guys. Till next week. Keep doing that cool guy shit.